If you had the power to instantly know the truth about a mystery, which mystery would you learn about?
The creation of the universe.
That's good.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a bad power to have because you're going to know the creation of the universe and it's going to hurt.
I want to know the creation of the universe. I want to know if there's an intelligent design or simulation theory, whatever the fuck. I want to know if it's just chemistry that repeats for infinity, and this is like this is the trillionth iteration of the same universe that just expands. It's like rubber band.
You don't want these answers.
Explodes again and just keeps doing that.
That probably is objectively
the
best mystery to solve, because like just saying
JFK.
that one, you get to know if God's real. Because I assume in that one, like Kyle says, I want to know the mystery of the universe, and they go, it was God, and it was the Christian God, or it was the Muslim God.
It's not going to be like that though. It's the concept would be so beyond us. It would be like if my dog all of a sudden was aware and understood that he has pictures of himself on the internet.
There's yes or no
How
question.
could I explain to my dog the internet? And like we're not gonna, but you're not gonna. It's not gonna. It's gonna the terms of the language.
Stupid
for
dog.
you to
My dog already knows that.
The terms of the language are beyond our.
As the universe
brains,
always exists.
Our
Yes
brain.
or no. You know,
we can't even see the colors.
Yeah.
Like we can't even see all the colors and hear all the sounds.
Okay, well, let's leave that one behind. I'm sorry I messed the question up. Let me give a better answer.
I like your answer.
No,
I know they're all hating on you.
I have a better one.
I'm not hating. I think it's a great. I think it's a great question. You'd have to. If he's hating, I'm hating too.
I have a better question.
But I like the conversation of it. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What's your other one, Kyle?
Today is the anniversary of JFK's assassination. Of course, it's so I would go back and get that one. It's
would be really fucked up is that if
drop off the creation of the universe.
It is, but would be really fucked up if the person that is giving you the answer genie is like, I can't tell you that either. It's kind of connected to the universe answer.
They're like the same. It's the same as the first question. The same guy that created the universe killed JFK. It was God that did it. Lee Harvey Oswald was the true son of our Lord Almighty. He came here to give JFK's life for our sins.
And
I like how you're like, you wanted to know, you're like, which God's right? Is Jesus right?
Yeah, I'd want to know.
Imagine
who's closest?
And he leans in close and says, Joseph Smith.
I would be on my way. I'd be packing up a U-Haul, moving to Utah, ready to pay penance to the one true church if that was true.
Yeah, but if they were like, nah, Jewish God's right, you'd be like, kill them all.
No, I'd be like, hook me up. I'm gonna get skin graft surgery back on my penis so they can cut it off again.
Properly this time.
I'm gonna double dip my Judaism. Yeah. It'd be tough because I'd show up in Israel and they'd be like, I don't think you're Jewish, and I'd be like, and I'd have to say something about, oh my God, the prices at this airport. And then they'd be like, okay. They'd be like, do something athletic. And then I'd like miss a soccer ball. And they'd be like, okay, all right. This guy's in the mix. Like, tell us about your stock portfolio. I'd be like, fuck, they're going to know. I don't know anything about this.
Like, be funny. You do impressions. They're like, all right, let him in.
All right. Oh, you like Seinfeld? You like Curb? All right. You're in the mix. You're in the mix, brother. Yeah, I would be very interested to know. I'd be depressed if it was like, no, there is no God. There's nothing. You're just a meaningless nothing. That'd be so depressing.
Or what if they said, well, what if they said there is God, but you're just like an extra thing that grew? His people are the Neptunians. They live 8 galaxies to the left of you. He created the whole universe for them, and you happened as a result of his magic over there.
That's pretty
He doesn't know you're there.
He doesn't even know where. Okay, well then that's that's just as bad.
And if he found out, he might be like, ew, what? Ew. And
I have a feeling, I think you're right about
bathroom.
that, because I think humans are so fucked that like if me too. And that's what I'm talking about. That's how we're fucked. Is that if we found out that God has children and we're the accident, well, we're about to bring freedom to his real children. And we're about to free ourselves from him. fucking fuel up the fighter jets. We're storming planet Neptunia.
Oh yeah, dude,
we're gonna burn them to the fucking ground. Let's show them how humans
Did you see
do,
Avatar?
baby.
That's kind of like what happened with like Lucifer and the fallen angels, right? Is they were jealous of humanity because we were, the main project that God's working on, and they were like, Lucifer's like, what the fuck? Why are you so obsessed with these disgusting, stupid, low animals? Look at me, I'm Lucifer, I'm hot shit. And
we'd be like, look at the Neptunians, they're fucking green skin. It's disgusting.
They're short.
They're fucking green skinned and 4 nipples. Let's go fucking kill them all now. If
that was the case, and we found out that God's real and that he has a favored species of people on the moon, and they live under the crust or something, and like that's why we can't see them, we'd have to go shut that down.
We turn that shit into an Uncrustable real fast.
Oh yeah, that'd be an Uncrustable real fast.
I don't know why you want to like upset God by like going against his people. That's
we'd have to show this. How we're worthwhile. We'd be like, God, give us some attention. This is like the movie I'm writing in my head.
Love us back. Love us back.
God's gonna come get us. I like the idea of like an advanced alien race, but they evolved from ants. And on their planet, because their planet's just one anthill at this point, because like one anthill killed all the others, and so there's just one queen, and so they've been like that for so long that they don't have any concept of like war or fighting anything, or it's lost upon them because they've been masters of their planet for so long, since before they were intelligent, and so they show up here with all their advanced technology, and we just fuck them up because we're war monkeys. We're war monkeys who have been training for millions of years to be the best war monkey we can be. And we just dominate them and take their cool technology away and lie to them and swindle them the way we did the Redskins. We can get them drunk on our we give them like, the thing is like they're ants, so they love sweets. And we've got so much fucking corn syrup. We're just pumping it up. America's getting all the ant money, all the ant tech. China's mad as fuck. They've just got rice. Ants don't want rice. They can't eat it. It expands their tummies.
I remember you saying that we'd fuck them up. I remember getting the Halo 2 limited edition of Halo 2, and it came with the manual, but they didn't reveal that you play as the Covenant also in Halo 2. So when you get the limited edition of the game, the regular manual, which is like written as if you're a human and explaining to you all the things in the game, the Halo 2 limited edition is written as if you're a Covenant. So it's kind of like downplaying all the elements that are human and upplaying all the alien parts reverse to the humans, where the humans will be like, oh God, the elites, they're fucking so crazy. They'll just stomp all of us up, make sure you focus fire on. Whereas like in the alien book, it'll be like the Sangali, the most prosperous and advanced warrior or whatever. But the whole point of it being that they're looking at all the human guns and they're like, bullshit gun, trash gun, this is stupid, what a fucking old school. And then they get to the shotgun and they're like, hold up. Even though it's the oldest style of shooting a gun that we've stopped using like thousands of years ago, do not go near this fucking thing. It will fuck you up. And like when I saw that, I kind of always thought that, like, you know what? Like if aliens came here and they were gonna go and like do whatever it is like to do like to fuck us up, I just think like humans have proven we're so crazy with ourselves, and what we'll do that with aliens, like we would. I don't think they're ready. Like
I'll tell you like,
what God forbid we find out that they have a vagina and they taste good, we will fuck them and eat them.
If their blood makes us live longer, I will drink it from their babies' throats. Okay,
I'll do blood like, powers my car. We'll invade the whole planet,
dude. If they have a nice color, we're wearing them as jackets now.
If their blood is
they've
like
never seen shit like that.
If their blood is like a low quality sugar alternative that's like better marginally than sucralose, we'd kill them. Like
if it tastes anything like this, we will fuck them and eat them and wear them.
A bunch of crazy rednecks looking for a jacket.
It is like, but that's I feel like aliens.
You're genociding all these alien babies, and it's like, yeah, but look at Pepsi Zero's reached new heights.
Other planets with life on their planets, I promise you, they're not wearing the skin of other things on that planet. I think that's some human shit.
That could be par for the course, though.
In Invincible, I don't think I've seen the newest episode, but the episode before last, he goes under the water and he fights like some kind of a sea monster. And there's a part where the sea monster uses some sort of sound weapon against Invincible, and it affects him. It like fucks him up a little, and immediately the scientists are like, "Hey, this thing right here. You see that? You see that? Fucking get the tech guys on that. Figure out what." And it's their boy. Invincible's their boy, and still they're like, "Hey, that fucked him up. Go look into that. We need a gun that shoots whatever that is." That's how we would be if aliens got here, and we would learn so fast what like if they were plant people, we would have some Roundup missiles. Monsanto would be loading the silos. Like immediately, I feel like we'd figure it out because we're awful. I like to imagine that if there is life elsewhere, it's not as awful as we are because we are awful.
If they came here and they were like pig people, like we could make pork with their bodies, we're like, it's on.
We'd eat them.
Like we will fucking eat them.
What if they taste good raw? They're gonna hate this warfare.
Oh,
dude,
that's what I'm saying.
There'd
We
be
would. I
human
think we would eat
propaganda
people
everywhere where it's like, do your part, eat the invaders. Like that.
The strawberry men land. Oh, I got a can of whipped cream in one hand and a blueberry in the other.
Yeah, the strawberry people invade, and it's like, oh, these suck. These aren't even that good.
The grape invasion. The grape invasion on their trail mix ships. You're like, stand back, boys. I got this.
Isn't there a movie where like tomatoes invade?
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Yeah. There are sequels. I loved it as a kid.
But what if it wasn't even? What if it was like a Burger King tomato? So they're like flavorless trash, not even like a nice aroma.
Well, you better bring a lot of Wonder Bread, mayonnaise, and black pepper.
Yeah, you need some salt. You need to spice that up a little bit.
I made a 4-part list for the question I asked. That if you had the power to know a mystery.
Yes.
A little recency bias in it, but here we go. I'd like to know Epstein's client list.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. I think that would upturn the world if that got out. It'd be like, this many of them are fucking on
I'd
the
like
island?
to know the motivation of the Las Vegas shooter, right? Like that thing, they just sort of shrugged their shoulders and said, "Huh, well."
It would be so crazy if he'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll tell you, but you only have one question. I'm surprised you didn't want to know if your wife was cheating on you or not." But anyways, here you go. And you're like, "Wait, what?"
He definitely is. Let's stick with mysteries. I didn't think you were the no shit genie. One question. That's it.
All right. I want to know the truth of the Fermi Paradox, right? Why has there been no evidence? As wide a net as we've cast.
Wait, the what?
Life,
what's the Fermi Paradox? Why we haven't found life yet?
This.
Statistically, we should have found some sign of them. We should be seeing Dyson spheres. We should be seeing stars that are being asteroid fields that are being dismantled and turned into material. We should see planets being dismantled because if there are these advanced races that are so far ahead, they are inevitably going to mine their own. It's the next steps in technological leaps, and we're not seeing any of that. No radio signal, no ships, no warp drive, no blinky stars.
Earth is pretty noisy, right? If you shine a telescope on it, you can see our lights blinking on and off. We've been sending radio waves out into space for like 100 years now, but we don't have any evidence. Maybe more, I don't know, but we don't have any evidence that there's any other noisy planets. As far as we know, we're the only. Hold on. There's a lot going. I got a lot more, Harley.
Yeah.
As far as we know, we're the only intelligent life out there. So the Fermi Paradox asks why. Either we're just first, right? That there's intelligent life behind us, but for some reason, our planet, out of all of them, is the first to have ever gotten advanced ever. Seems statistically unlikely. Yeah. So there must be some wall that perhaps we haven't hit yet that stops us, that makes it so that if you get as far as we are to a noisy planet, you start dying. Maybe everybody goes to catastrophic war. A filter. Thank you. That there's some sort of filter that prevents societies from getting as advanced as we're about.
Getting advanced enough to do the things I'm describing. Because and the question is, are we just the first? Are we the last? Because we're late.
Or are
in the
we
universe's
the only?
Life. Are we the only that there ever have been, ever will be? Is it just that there's no intelligent life, or just any intelligent life? Maybe there's like monkeys somewhere. Maybe there's bacteria somewhere, or fungus. But
statistically, most likely, there's a whole bunch of planets who've achieved this already, and they're just graveyards of them.
Statistically, there should be a bunch of us's out there. There should be a bunch of like Star Trek: The Next Generations and Star Wars type shit going on with
unless there's a filter that
Prime
stops
Directive
people getting from here to there. And if there is a filter, that's the graveyard I'm talking about.
Third Body Problem introduces a really good filter. The idea that there's this overlord race that's
what I was going to say at first. The Three Body Problem has a whole concept of society is why we wouldn't be able to, or how different they are. You guys know that Netflix show's coming out, eh?
Yeah. It's some bumps in the road, I've heard, but
hopefully the writer's strike couldn't have helped.
Yeah, I don't think we know nearly enough about space to know what's going on out there. I think we're probably little babies who think we know a lot more than we do. And we don't.
I don't know. We're doing some cool shit. Like we always talk about the cool shit not happening, but them landing
those moon.
They've been they're going. They say they are. If you look at like they're saying they're going in the next 10 years.
They're coming.
Kyle or Taylor, they promised me no sooner than 2027.
No sooner. That's
they didn't say that. Yeah.
No sooner than 2025.
They've been landing on comets, though. They've been landing these spacecraft on comets and meteorites and like taking
China
samples.
Has, right? Am I crazy?
We did as well.
Okay,
we did as well. Okay. We landed on a comet, and we did the one that like landed. You got to keep in mind, we're moving. The thing we sent is moving. The Earth, I mean, is moving. The thing we sent out there is moving, and the comet is moving. But we did the math well enough that it intersects it, doesn't exactly land. It sort of like touches down briefly enough to scoop up a bunch of it, and then poof, pops back off, and then comes back and lands not just on Earth, but over there in Oklahoma where we want it to land, out here in this field. And then they go out there and they've got a canister full of comet like rocks and pebbles, and they're like testing them at the CDC. They sent them, samples everywhere for various scientists to take looks at them. It flew back, like with a spacecraft. They sent a tiny spacecraft out to land on this thing, grab some shit, take off, and fly back to Earth.
Do we need some of this fuel on Earth?
Kyle told the story. Great. I followed it. I was riveted. But somewhere along the story, I was hoping he would slip in. Maybe I'm a little high. People are saying that. That it is easier to teach miners to be astronauts than astronauts to be miners.
You can't teach an astronaut to drill. That's in your blood, boy. All right? Now, have Steve Buscemi's pedophile ass come in here and show you how to load a nuclear weapon.
Yes.
That movie is so upsetting to watch as a grown man. As a kid, you're like, ye fucking haw. Bruce Willis is laying people out. That big black dude, Michael Clark Duncan Hall or whatever his name was.
Rest in peace.
He's like flexing with his bikini bottoms, like making fun of cholesterol. Didn't he die of a stroke?
No, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I mean, but he was
the best casting of his career. They as soon as they made the first Planet of the Apes movie, you may not remember. Marky Mark made a Planet of the Apes movie back in the day. And they were like, who's gonna play the big gorilla man? Immediately, that guy. And it seemed a little racist.
I mean, I just see Marky Mark as a job creator.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, he does.
You think he would have? Or actually, this was probably after the Green Mile.
Vietnamese man he brutalized.
Man, those Planet of the Apes movies, the new ones, are low-key so great and high up on my list. I find them so enjoyable. The CG monkey shit that they do is so good.
Then you see the trailer for the new one, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
He's got a fucking falcon on his arm.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. Yeah, the monkey. And they like ride the horse. They look like they're tying it all around in a big, sexy way. It looks like it's pretty cool.
I've seen. Wait, are you talking about the old ones?
No, James Franco and the monkeys in the first one. Then the next.
I saw that.
Was there two? There was two after that one.
There's a trilogy, and the fourth is now coming out.
Yeah.
Well, then I got 3 fucking monkey movies to watch. Then
so
you have 2. Part 2 and 3 are pretty good. I like them.
I like about them, because it's it's not like creative writing or anything. I like the technology. I like that those monkeys. It's hard to even describe what they look like, because obviously they're not even trying to look like people. They're trying to look like intelligent apes, but they nail that in a way that is very frustrating, because it's like, that's not an actor and that's not a monkey, but it's not an animal. it looks like an intelligent monkey that you relate to and you like. And
how much time
close enough to relate
each
to.
movie, more time passes. The first movie is basically you see the super serum that creates them. It's like, holy shit, Caesar's
it makes them
fucking
smart
doing
fast.
calculus over there. What the fuck? And
it makes them smart fast, and it makes humans mentally deteriorate.
Okay, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think there was like also a pandemic going on in the first one. There's a big battle on the Golden Gate Bridge.
A bunch of fucking monkeys running around with brains.
But then each movie after that, it seems like maybe a decade has passed, and humanity really has taken a step down.
Gets more desperate and stuff.
Yeah.
And then do the monkeys get like their own nukes?
No, they're just they got
AK. They condemn Hamas and they have their own nuke.
Do they have like fun themed monkey weapons where it's like a banana missile? Or like
they all fall down.
I think I saw them throw some it shouldn't be. It's like stones. They are using spears and shit.
They got slings.
They're like
on the way back up.
Is like shit. Just sticks with shit.
They're on their way back up. They're working backwards, but they had that awesome scene with the monkey and the AK.
Yeah,
where that monkey walked up, and it's just so good. The monkey's like just being smart with it. But
I have not seen the monkey AK.
Their promotion for the movie.
Yeah, that was the thing that I had to be like, Kyle, that's not fucking real, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
that what you would ask the creator of the universe? How did this monkey learn to use an AK-47?
Monkey to shoot an AK-47, Lord? That was an advertisement for Sony's motion picture Planet of the Apes, Kyle. Thank you for using your once-in-a-lifetime magical question. Goodbye.
By the way, I should have mentioned the rest of humanity will be aware of your opportunity here and how you asked it. They'd kill you right away. They'd be like, "This fucking idiot."
Get humanity to vote in that situation. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you could vote for would be like, tell us how everything was made. Tell us about the creation of the universe. That'd be crazy to ask anything else.
I don't know. I'd like some stock tips, maybe. Like just get ahead of the market. Really, I mean, fuck everybody's mysteries, right?
No, you'd want the mystery.
What?
Yeah, you'd want the mystery. You'd want to know like what happened, how it got started.
Infinite money. I'll take infinite money over the mysteries of the universe.
No, I'd take mysteries of the universe.
Why? How are you gonna monetize?
I mean, someone offers me $10 billion.
By the way, this is red pill and blue pill in Matrix.
The same way you offer me $10 million or a book on how to make $20 million. I'm taking.
I got one of those weed
I'm taking the $10 million and then I'm buying 35 million copies of that book. That way I'm making all the right decisions. No, you could parlay that information about the creation of the universe into a million billion things.
No, but it's only useful if it leads to products people give you money for.
Well, I'd have to set up some sort of cult where I shroud the information that's new to me, and people follow me, and I'm going to talk.
South Park's going to make an episode. South Park will make an episode about the real. Here's how the universe was created. And it'll just be your whole spiel, and then you won't be able to monetize it because they don't pay people; they just steal your story. It'll just like they did Scientology.
Yeah, but I'll be remembered as a hero. You could have
had infinite money. Literally, you could have been like 8 Saudi princes deep. Could have been making like Margot Robbie eat your butthole, like after hockey practice. Because guess what? You own the whole. Like, how many NHL teams do you want? You can play the real NHL like you do that stupid video game. Hey, let's blow the salary cap. Connor McDavid, Connor McDavid suck my dick while you watch my team win. Like you could do whatever you wanted. You could make Gretzky come back and play on your team.
That's true. I don't know if I'd make him play on some other team because he wouldn't be very good right now. But
and you'd have his son next to you with a pistol.
Alan Gretzky.
Yeah, you'd have Alan there with you, and you'd have like a gun pointed at him. You'd be like, "You better get 3 points tonight, Wayne. Better get 3 points tonight, and tomorrow night, and the next night." And you just kill his son.
Dude, but think about this. I reveal the secrets of the universe to everyone around. And I'm like, there is a God and he made us XYZ. Dude, there's going to be there will be billionaires that give me shit tons of money. And there will be people, there'd be a fucking GoFundMe.
You trying to be Moses? Are you trying to pull a Moses right now and come down from the mountain with some bullshit tablets? What were you doing up there?
I would absolutely orchestrate it, something like that. Yeah. I'd wear a GoPro. I'd stream it.
By the way, nobody wants to draw the comparison between Joseph Smith and Moses, do they? But two dudes just showing up with some magic tablets. Oh, like God's got some stuff that y'all need to hear about. Let's check it out. Like, one of them's like loopy, and the other's the hero of the Bible.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say Moses is the hero of the Bible. I'd say there's
one of the heroes of the Bible. He freed the Israelites.
Jesus. Yeah,
I don't think. I mean, maybe but the hero of the Old Testament's Moses.
Moses or Abraham, yeah, or King David. He's in there as well. Solomon always takes second fiddle.
What was David's
downfall? What about Noah? You rounded up all those fucking animals. Come on.
Noah's another big hitter, heavy hitter. Noah.